Good day, everybody. Here it is, man, June the 17th, and we still harvesting squash. These white squash right here, the white scallop squash. This has been some of the easiest squash I've been able to grow. And I've been, harvesting them and cooking them. They taste pretty much like regular summer squash. They're a little more milder. I did do a recipe when I was frying some green tomatoes, and I put them in an egg wash and pan fried them in some cornmeal, the same, similar to how I do my fried green tomatoes, and they turned out wonderful. Um, so I want to do a quick harvest and cook video and show you how I did those because I know these white scallop squash, they're not a real popular squash. So I've even given them to some people, and they didn't know quite how to cook them. And I said, well, just cook them like you do any other squash and mix them in with your zucchini and your yellow squash, and that's what I've been doing as well. And they turned out wonderful that way as well. I did come across doing that, and they turned out fine. So I just was going to do a quick recipe, harvest and cook recipe on that. We're gonna get ready and start to harvest some of them, and we're gonna go inside and cook them. I don't have my shears with me, but good thing about these, they easy to pull off. Still beautiful. I've been spraying them for the squash bug, but I hadn't really had a real big problem out of these, and I got to come in here and trim these plants back and treat them. But so far, I've been real pleased with the performance of the plant as well. These right here could stay a little longer, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull them. Yeah, we'll prune the plants back and get them ready for the next round. Excuse my field, I got a lot of cleaning up to do out here. It's nothing like harvesting fresh vegetables and going inside and cooking them. Okay, this was what we harvested today, and we got probably about another 2-3 days. We'll probably be able to come out and harvest some more. But so we're gonna, along with it, some other things we were able to harvest. But next time you see me, we're gonna be in the kitchen cooking these things. Okay, so we got our squash, and what we're gonna do is trim off the top of the stem. I'm trim off the bottom stem of the bloom end. Then what we're gonna do is just cut them in about half-inch pieces. We washed our squash, by the way. Okay, so we got our patty pan squash cut into pieces to fry. So we're gonna put this aside, and we're gonna make our egg wash and our mix. All right, this is our egg wash. Okay, so we got a cup of cornmeal. Then we're gonna put in about 3 tablespoons of garlic salt, about a teaspoon of sugar, and some black pepper. Then we're gonna mix this together. Okay, so we're gonna take our squash and dip it in our egg. We're gonna put it in our cornmeal and just give it a good coating. Then we're gonna drop it in our oil. Looks wonderful already. It's gonna brown them on both sides. And we are using canola oil. All right, y'all, we got our patty pan squash nice and fried, and they smell wonderful. I can't wait to taste one, so we're gonna plate one of them up and taste it. They have an excellent flavor. You know, they had it. They're a little bit better to me than a fried green tomato because they're not as soggy as a fried green tomato. They're a little more solid and meaty. Um, they have a little bit of tartness to them, like a fried green tomato, but not as much. A lot more mild. So kind of a combination of a mild green tomato and a squash, but it just has a perfect meaty flavor, and it's very good. So anyway, I really appreciate y'all for watching. If you like the work we put into it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to AG Outside and have a great day. Thanks for watching.